Hi guys, it's Amy with A to Z Stamping, and today I'm doing a scrapbook layout for you. I do traditional 12 by 12 scrapbook layouts, and I thought I would show you guys. I have this picture here. It was just a regular 4 by 6 photo. Excuse me. Two of my cousins and my brother and my son. This was actually, this was 2005, so quite a long time ago. But I wanted to do a layout with just one photo. So I always take my photographs and crop them down first. So I made this into a square. It's just a 4 by 4 square. And then I decide how I want to work it out after that. So I'll show you what I came up with. All right, so I'm starting with a piece of old olive 12 by 12 cardstock. You can get this in the Regal's 12 by 12 cardstock pack. And I knew I wanted to use paper from the Country Lane suite, and I had a bunch of just scraps left over, so always hold on to your scraps, and I thought those would be perfect. So I grabbed, let me show you here. I just grabbed 5 strips, and they're actually all different sizes. And again, this is all from the Country Lane suite. So some of them are the reverse side, and I think this one's the only one that's a little bit different. So they're all different, and actually I know some of you are going to say, oh, what are the, some of you always send me messages wanting to know the exact measurements. So let me go ahead and tell you. So they're all 12 inches long. This bottom one is 2, so 2 by 12, and you could recreate this idea with any designer series paper you have if you want to do a birthday layout or Christmas or something like that. But this one's 2 by 12. This one here is 1.5 by 12. This one here is, let's see, 2 1/4 by 12. This one here was 1 by 12, I can tell by looking at it. And this one here is 2.5 by 12. So they're all just a little different. And like I said, I just had random strips left, and this works perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and adhere these to my layout. I think I'll stick some adhesive on the edges and a piece in the middle. But I thought this Country Lane Designer Series paper, is that what it's called, Country Lane? It's at the bottom of your screen. I just like the colors. It seemed very Thanksgiving-y to me. Now with these 2 strips here, I want to bring in some more of that Cajun Craze color, so I actually cut some strips of Cajun Craze. This is also in the Regal's 12 by 12 pack, and I just made them 1/4 inch wider than these strips that they're going under. So I'm going to stick these on here. Let's see. I think I will. I'm going to flip these all and get my adhesive on. Here, and I wonder now I'm wondering if I'm totally naming the wrong paper suite, but that's okay. Whatever it says at the bottom of the screen, that is what was correct. Okay, so this one, oh, does not go on this one. This one goes on this one. There we go. Did I just reverse them around? I'm not even sure. Okay. I'll take a look at it in a second. And actually, this isn't 1/4 inch bigger, it's 1/2 inch bigger, the Cajun Craze pieces were. So I had a little bit more of a border. If that makes sense. But really, you could do whatever you want. That part doesn't totally matter. And even if you only had a whole bunch of 1-inch strips, that would still work good for a layout like this. Okay, there's that one. This one's going on here. Nope, I didn't reverse them. Now I remember. This 1-inch strip was up here. I love Cajun Craze. It's one of my favorite colors. Okay, and then finally the last one goes up here. The thing I like about doing this type of layout too, oh, that was totally crooked. You guys see that? I'm gonna fix that. Is it's almost like making your own designer series paper. So you could stamp your own designer series paper or use paper to make a fun layout. There we go. So that's what this looks like. All right, so with my 4 by 4 picture, I'm gonna mount that onto a piece of early espresso cardstock. And I cut this by 5 by 5 so that it'll have a nice thick border. And what I did for picking my colors is I just looked at the Country Lane suite and the colors that were in all the paper and just pulled from there. Stampin' Up! Makes it so easy for everything to coordinate, which is why I even became a demonstrator in the first place, because I loved using Stampin' Up's products I'm primarily a scrapbooker. I never even made cards before, and but I loved how everything coordinated, so I didn't have to overly think about it. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside for just a second, and I'm gonna grab this old olive ribbon. This is the sheer ribbon, an old olive, and I'm gonna tie it, or I'm gonna go across the top just a little bit wider, and I'm gonna put this on and flip this over, and then I'm just gonna grab some Scotch tape to tape these down. On the back. This would be a cute layout idea to use with that with the Broadway Bound Designer Series paper. I love that. Okay, and I think I want to do a bow, so I'm gonna go ahead and just tie a bow here. Okay. Actually, I don't like how that looks. Let's try this one more time. We'll go bunny ear method. Sometimes that works a little bit better for me. There we go. Okay, I don't know what I just did there. You guys see my bow keeps turning inside out. There we go. This looks better. Still. Okay. And I'm just gonna cut this off and cut this off. And I think I'm gonna put my bow right here. Fix that loop. I'll just grab a mini glue dot. And before I stick it on, I'm gonna hold on just 1 second. Okay, so I think I'm going to put, let's see, how do I wanna do this? I'm gonna put my photograph here. And I wanted to stamp Happy Thanksgiving. So I grabbed the Pleasant Pheasants stamp set because I want to use the Happy Thanksgiving right there. This is in the 2018 holiday catalog. And I've got that right here. And I'm just going to stamp it in Old Olive right onto my layout. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay, and I think I'll stamp that right here. See if I get it. I'll get it as straight as I can get it. That looks perfect. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay, I'll just clean that off. Let's go ahead and put our adhesive on the back of this. We're gonna go right here. Okay, and I'm going to grab, did I do that crooked? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna just grab my black journaling pen. And I'm going to write, I'll put the name, so I'm going to put Jackson, Cameron, Ryan, and Preston. And this was, what's the date here? Let's go, it's 11/24/05. Just so I have that. And then I will close up my ink. Add my cute little bow. Okay, and that picture looks crooked again. Hold on a second. Is it my picture that's crooked, you guys? What is it that's crooked? Or is it the paper above it? It might be this strip is crooked. Is the strip. Can you guys see that? And I might just have to live with it. I don't think I can fix it. You know what? We're just gonna have to live with it. All right. And that is going to be my layout. It's simple. There's not a lot going on here, but I like it. I like the simplicity. I like just letting all the paper just speak for itself. So I pulled that up. I better put more adhesive down. There we go. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you will use this concept to do your own scrapbook layout. I hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my blog, a2zstamping.com. Thanks, guys. Bye.